9-8. John Wetland facing Jason Giambi, who has already homered once, and that would make 2 homers. A major league leading 13th. The 2-run jack to the grass puts the A's up 10-9. Home half of the ninth. Jason Isringhausen to Royce Clayton with runners on the corner. He grounded Eric Chavez over to second. Not really out there. Chad Curtis scores. Jason McDonald to third. He is the winning run. Get up, you might have to score. Tied at 10. Oakland brings in an outfielder, the 5-man infield. That's kind of kooky. Would it do any good? TJ Matthews in to face Luis Alicea. It does no good. There's not even a hole there, and he gets one through the right side. The Rangers win a wild wacky 11-10. Wetland wins for the second time in 2 nights despite blowing what would have been his 300th save. Oakland, they lose consecutive games despite scoring 27 runs in those contests, and more wacky. Rangers actually batted around in the 4th without a hit.
White Sox, Royals, bottom 3. 1 on for Johnny Damon facing Mike Soroka. And no one expects the Spanish Inquisition. 2-run homer, 3rd of the year for Damon. We're tied at 2, bottom 4. Our chief weapon is surprise. Surprise and fear. Our 2 chief weapons, fear and surprise. Another shot deep to right center over the 400-foot sign. Second 2-run homer of the game for Damon. Royals win 11-5. Soroka tagged 7 earned runs in 3 1/3. White Sox have lost 5.
This is Drunk facing Sean Estes. Grounding it right back through the middle. Ramon Martinez takes second. You are my friend. Your double play. Estes working a shutout in the 9th. Bill Miller this time making a nice grab down there at the hot corner. And Tom Goodwin is out. Giants win at 6-0. Estes' 5th career shutout. Rocky shutout back-to-back for the first time ever in 2 days at sea level. Their team batting average has dropped from 306 to 299, and they have stranded 13 runners in scoring position. Gents have won 6 in a row, 12 of 14.
Astros and Dodgers in L.A. Bottom 2, Sean Green versus Octavio Dotel. Oh, it's way out of here. Hold on. Richard Hidalgo is at the wall. Robbing Green of a home run. Bottom 3. They're loaded for Todd Hundley, and it's time to say hello to my little friend. Deep to right. Nobody's going to get this one. It is gone, a grand slam. Todd Hundley's 6th home run of the year. Made it 6-1 Dodgers. They going to win 9-6. Eric Karros also hit a home run. Is the only one. Worried that Robinson's ruling would stop Pedro from going inside. He's living on the outside here. Top 1 gets Greg Vaughn. Top 4, one more time. Outside part of the plate. In the 6th, living outside again. Pedro, 13 Ks through 6. Steve Traxel, equal to the task. It just keeps getting weirder. Bottom 6, 2 on for Mike Stanley. Traxel gets him. He struck out a career-high 11. Top 8, Martinez facing Vaughn, who's already K'd 3 times, as we showed you. Dave Martinez goes off for second. Jason Veritek's throw a little bit high. Martinez slides just under Jose Offerman's tag. This one, a dead heat. Too close to call. It was a huge play because in that same at-bat, Vaughn. Base hit to center. They're going to wave Martinez. Pedro with 17 strikeouts, but left after 9, trailing 1-0. Nomar with a tight hammy, having to watch in the bottom of the 9th. Could Boston get the 1 run? 1 out. Traxel facing Stanley for the 3rd time.
Swing and a miss.
It's up to Veritek now. No, it's not going to get there. Gerald Williams to end at Tampa, one of 4 teams to beat Pedro last season. Win here, 1-0. The loss ending Pedro's 13-game winning streak. His 17 strikeouts were the most in the majors this season, matching his personal best set last September in a 1-hitter against the Yankees. Clemens squaring off in the Bronx. Bottom 2. Jorge Posada taking a wrap to left. Bernie going to come in. And the Yanks are up 1-0. There's that word again. Bottom 4. Shane Spencer takes wrap to left center. B.J. Surhoff. Rich Amaral. Noonan. Oh! B.J. holds on, though. Bernie tags. 2-0 New York. Williams has scored both runs. Top 5, Roger Clemens gets Mike Bordick. The Rocket allowed 4 hits, struck out 5 in 7 innings. Top 9, Baltimore down 3-1. Mariano Rivera brings up Greg Myers. His 11th save. The Yankees win 3-1. Rivera handed the game ball to Clemens afterward, who gets career win number 250. The win is the Yankees' 6th straight. To right, Trinidad Hubbard. Can't get there. Mike Lieberthal scores. It's 1-0 Philadelphia. One batter later, it's Doug Glanville.
Line drive right
To right. It's going to drive in 2. Glanville pulling in a second. Phillies up 3-0 now. Good enough for Kurt Schilling, who was going for career win number 100. Gets Chipper swinging. Then he rings up Javi Lopez. Kevin Millwood can't do much. Schilling reaches the 100-win plateau. An 11-hit shutout. Struck out 9. Gets his 100th win and his first victory since September 3rd. Schilling was still throwing hard at the end of his start. His 125th and final pitch clocked at 96. By the way, Reggie Sanders Saturday went on the 15-day DL with a sprained left ankle. Cardinals in Cincinnati. Big Mac getting the day off. Rob Bell just up from Double-A. First batter of the game. Fernando Vina deep to right center, and this is going to cause some problems. Vina is motoring. Junior to Pokey. Vina trying to stretch it to 3. Pokey to Aaron Boone. See ya. Top 4, Jim Edmonds. To center, Griffey and called Geico. Jim Edmonds, your thoughts? Exactly. Top 7 now. This is J.D. Drew, and that's a home run off Bell. Drew's 5th, 2-0 Cardinals. 65th St. Louis home run this season. That's the most in the majors. Bottom 7, Darryl Kyle rings up Juan Castro. Kyle now 6-1 after allowing 5 hits and 6 2/3, his 4th straight win. Reds struggling. Junior batting .211. Dante Bichette hasn't homered since April 8th, and Sean Casey's in a 4-for-32 slump. If that weren't bad enough, Pete Harnish goes on the disabled list with shoulder trouble. He'll be out 3 to 4.
Durazo. My father hung a curveball once. Quattro bases. He now has a 9-game hitting streak, batting .351, his 6th of the year, score tied at 1. Bases loaded for Jay Bell. Rodrigo Lopez is having trouble. J-Bo shoots one down there in the left. Kelly Stinnett will score. Andy Fox would score. And somewhere appeared to me that's Steve Finley. Lopez allowed 6 runs in the inning. Diamondbacks win it.
Streak bottom 6. This is Carlos Delgado, and that's a home run off Jarrett Wright, his 11th. Jays would take a 6-5 lead. Amazing play here. Watch this. In the 8th, Enar Diaz actually refrains from bailing out of the box and putting on a show pretending to be thrown at. I'm not bitter. Raul Mondesi bobbles it. Jim Thome, Richie Sexton score. Indians up 7-6. Diaz hitting .447 since replacing the injured Sandy Alomar Jr. Bottom 8, Marty Cordova chops it. Omar! He did barehanded. Indians win 8-6. The Indians snapped their 6-game losing streak, led by Richie Sexton, who came into Saturday with just 1 home run and 2 RBIs, but gets his 2nd straight 3-hit game, said interim manager Grady Little. I think Richie's off and running now. Angels and Mariners at Safeco. Anaheim looking for its 4th straight win. Top 2, Gilmesh. Troy Gloss. Nah. Dan Wilson to 2nd. Garrett Anderson. Nah. Top 4, John Olerud. Robbing Darren Erstad. That's gorgeous. Still scoreless in the 9th. Is this an American League game? Just checking. Charles Gibson on 2nd. Mark McLemore taking Mike Holtz to right center. It's a walk-off taking Mike Holtz to right center. Mariners win 1-0. There's that word again. Seattle wins a 1-0 game for the first time since August of '97. Mesh allowed just 2 hits in 7 innings, stays at 0-3. In his 6 starts this season, the Mariners have scored a total of 4 runs. Darren Erstad is struggling. The AL's leading hitter 0 for 4. He drops from .411 to .398. Erstad 3 for 21 on the Angels' current trip.
Mets, Marlins, Miami, memorable, maybe. No score, top of the 2nd. Mike Piazza shooting one down to 3rd base. Mike Lowell is there, and he gets Piazza by a step. He's a catcher. Bases loaded, 5-1 Marlins, and oh my, Preston Wilson, who leads the league in strikeouts, gets all ball there. The grand slam, 2nd of his career. Marlins go up 9-1. That is how it would end. Winner Alex Fernandez left after 6 with tightness in his elbow. Luis Castillo, 2 for 3, 2 runs, swiped 3 bags. He's now 5 stolen bases in his last 2 games since returning from the DL with back trouble. Buccos, Cubbies, Sammy Sosa. He is not a so-so ball. Oh, my goodness. That is in some kind of low Earth orbit. It eventually would come down, hitting Oprah's apartment window. She let it go.
Oprah living on the north side.
She does. That was his 11th. They went into the bottom of the 9th leading. They would not come out leading. Damon Buford. Sosa cannot get Pat Mears' blooper. Will Correa scores. Pirates go on to win it by a count of 11-9, though they haven't been many leads. The Cubs blow one in the 9th inning for the first time this season. The Pirates notched their 8th comeback win of the year. Sosa and Hill, 2.
It's Vladimir Guerrero. For the Expos, down 2-1 off David Weathers. It scores Jose Vidro. We're tied at 2. Weathers imploded in the 8th, allowing 4 hits and 2 runs. Bottom 9. Expos up 3-2. Ugi Urbina. Lyle Mouton can't hit the slider. Next batter, Jose Hernandez. There's 2 outs, and then Henry Blanco is blancoed. Urbina's 8th save and 10 chances. Expos win 3-2. Steve Woodward, who left after 7 with a 2-1 lead, is now winless.